If you're looking for an engagement ring right now, you've probably noticed that blue gemstones are absolutely everywhere. Two stones dominate this space: the historical heavyweight, sapphire, and a rapidly growing alternative, tanzanite. Look at this comparison matrix. We have a benchmark 2-carat sapphire ring costing over $5,400, while a comparable tanzanite ring sits just above $2,000. But here's the catch. As the highlighted row shows, sapphires are found all over the globe, while tanzanite is 1,000 times rarer than a diamond, mined in exactly one location on Earth. The reason for this massive price gap comes down to one physical reality. If we bring up the hardness row, you can see a distinct difference in daily durability. To figure out which stone actually makes sense for your ring, we need to put them head-to-head in 3 categories: aesthetics, physics, and economics. I'm not going to declare one stone as the winner. Instead, we're going to look at the specific trade-offs of each, so you can match them to your lifestyle and budget. Let's start with how these stones actually look. Sapphire delivers a pure, classic royal blue. It is a completely static color, meaning whether you're standing in the bright sun or sitting in a dimly lit restaurant, that pure blue remains exactly the same. Tanzanite operates on a different scientific principle called pleochrism, meaning the stone physically shifts color depending on the lighting around it. As you can see in this split-screen comparison, incandescent indoor lighting brings out deep, vivid purple flashes in the tanzanite on the left, while natural daylight pushes it back toward a rich violet blue. Meanwhile, the sapphire on the right stays pure blue the entire time. They give off entirely different energies. One provides predictable, traditional prestige, the other offers a unique, shifting appearance. Choosing sapphire guarantees traditional blue prestige, while choosing tanzanite trades that classic look for a dynamic, color-shifting experience you simply cannot replicate with other gems. Now we get to the most critical difference between these two stones: how much physical punishment they can actually take. This is the Mohs hardness scale. Notice the sapphire bar extending up to a 9, right beneath diamond at 10. A 9 means extreme scratch resistance. You can throw daily hazards at a sapphire: dumbbells, keyboards, dishwashing, and it shrugs them off without a mark. Now look at the tanzanite bar coming in alongside it. It stops at roughly 6.5 to 7. That gap matters. Everyday dust contains microscopic quartz, a 7 on the scale. Common dirt or metal tools can leave tiny scratches on a tanzanite over time. Because of this, if you buy a tanzanite engagement ring, you must use a highly protective setting. Think metal bezels or diamond halos that wrap around the edges to take the impacts instead of the center stone. A sapphire lets you live a zero-maintenance, set-it-and-forget-it lifestyle. A tanzanite requires a protective design and the daily mental awareness to take your ring off before you hit the gym or do the dishes. This brings us to the economics. Why is this softer, cheaper stone actually much harder to find in nature? Geologically, tanzanite is a geographic anomaly. It exists in a single 4-square-kilometer patch of Earth near the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, and the supply is finite. At the current rate of extraction, geologists estimate these deposits will be entirely depleted within the next 20 to 30 years. Sapphire, on the other hand, is mined heavily across the globe, from Sri Lanka to Madagascar, Thailand to Montana. The supply chain is highly robust. So if sapphire is relatively common, why are you paying such a massive premium for it? You are paying for thousands of human history. Sapphire has entrenched cultural value, historical marketing, and undeniable royal associations that drive demand. Look at this cost breakdown for a complete 2-carat ring build, factoring in the stone, setting, and labor. The tanzanite totals out at $2,073. The exact same ring built around a sapphire demands over $5,400. When you pay top dollar for a sapphire, you are buying peace of mind and historical pedigree. When you buy tanzanite, you secure a 60% discount on a geologically finite, hyper-rare gemstone. So let's map this out to make your decision. We've built a quick decision tree. It all starts by identifying your top priority for the ring. If you work with your hands or you simply want a completely maintenance-free piece of jewelry, follow the left branch for maximum durability. For you, the heavy price premium is justified. You need a stone that won't dictate your daily schedule. Buy the sapphire. But if you work at a desk, have a gentle daily routine, and want to maximize the size and rarity of the stone you get for your budget, follow the right branch. As long as you're mindful with your jewelry, you get extreme rarity while keeping thousands of dollars in your pocket. The answer is Tanzanite. Just remember, if you choose the Tanzanite route, you need to take a fraction of those savings and reinvest it into a secure, protective metal setting. Ultimately, the best engagement ring depends on how a stone's physical realities align with your specific daily habits and financial goals.